Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory is to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, here in America, aka Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, scattered abroad throughout the planet Earth. Alright? I'm the brother Kanaga Ball, coming at y'all with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahweh Shah, who the world inwardly calls God, and Jesus Christ. May this lesson be edifying, Lord willing. And this is just a quick testimony through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahweh Shah concerning that SP, man. All right, spiritual power, which you're gonna have elect members. All right, the men that's gonna receive that superpower, man, the spiritual power, man. All right, from Yahweh Yahweh Shah, because Esau Edom, which is the wicked according to the Bible, is getting ready to come down with great wrath. All right, as it says in Revelation 12 and 12. All right, they know that they have but a short time. All right, so we're in the stages of the Edomites implementing their new world order, man. All right, and it's going to be a society, a digital society. All right, where this damn devil is going to implement the MOTB, which is the micro C-hip, according to the scriptures, Revelation 13 and 16. All right, he's going to implement that throughout the whole earth, man. All right, read that in Revelation 3 and 10. All right, this damn devil's about to come through with some shit. Okay, and that spiritual power is very well needed, man. Okay, especially in these times, because hey, this flesh is super weak, man. We can't do shit. All right, in this trash ass body, man. We're gonna need divine power, man, to take down this devil, man. All right, and it's gonna come through Yahweh Yahweh Shah, man. You can't forget, he's not gonna come to this earth and meet any one of us as a man. All right, he's coming back as an angelic force with the heavenly host of angels, man. All right, the same way he is, the Lord's gonna make us that way. Okay, but you're gonna have certain men, all right, that's gonna receive superpowers. All right, on this side into the kingdom, man. Where the nation of Israel as a whole is going to be a super powerhouse, man. But it begins with the elect, all right? The governing body, man, that's going to receive this spiritual power that's, very vital in these times, man, to gain. No matter how many guns you got, don't matter how, many, fighting moves, you know what I'm saying? Look, bro, Esau's about to come through with some shit, man. All right, never before seen. And that spiritual power, once again, is very well, or very much needed, man. All right, so this testimony that I'm going to, which took place yesterday. All right, I was just dropping off a delivery, and I was on to my next one, some tea spot, and as I come out the building, you had this, woman and her son, walking. They was in front of me, walking, and things of that nature, as I'm going to the restaurant to pick up my next order. All right, and they look like gooks, man. Just saying it like it is. All right, you know, either, you know, they had the appearance of either Moab or Ammon. You know what I'm saying? It looked the same to us any damn way. You know, it's all spiritual, but yeah, man, they look like so-called Chinese or Japanese individuals. And as I'm walking, you know, we parted ways and shit. And the kid, you know, he had a lot of energy. You know how kids are, especially Jake. You know, because, you know, we're the lively people of the Lord. And you have our people scattered throughout the four winds, man. All right? They go back to the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No matter how you look, man, you are the seed of your father. All right? And that's what I was sensing from him. He had a lot of energy, man. You know, as he was talking to his mother, they was going their way, then I went my way. And yo, he said, I wish I could fly. You know? And then he said it again. I wish I could fly. Then he said, I wish I had superpowers. And that's when we was like splitting ways. And I'm like, yo, I'm the only one that caught that, bro? Like, you had people walking past. Nobody's not thinking about that. Only a spiritual individual is. So I turned around and I said, yes, superpowers are coming. And he said, yeah. He said, yeah, superpowers are coming. And then, you know, it was like a bus stop over there where they had like little benches and stuff like that. He just started, he got energized. He was smiling. You know what I'm saying? Jumping on the bench, jumping off the bench, like as if he had powers. You know what I'm saying? Like his energy, his spirit got boosted after I said that, man. Sound like he was like begging the Lord for it, man. And the spirit hit me, man. And I said, yeah, superpowers are coming. You know, and you know, the spirit had him agree. He was like, yeah, you know. His mother was shocked, like, what the hell? You know, she don't know nothing about no damn superpower unless she's a Jake. You know what I'm saying? Unless she's a Jake, which I believe she was. She could not be. I don't know. But the kid definitely was. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was a Jake, man. And he said, yes, superpowers are coming, man. And that made me happy. You know what I'm saying? That turned up my spirit, man. And that's a fact, man. All right? That SP, you know, that SP is on its way, man. All right? Lord willing, we are of the elect. We will be endowed with that power, man. But it starts with this knowledge, man. All right? We already have superpower, spiritual power, man. And that's faith, man. All right? And Yahweh Shema will shine. So how much more when the Lord turn us up, man? All right? From being fishers, right? Fishing for the elect. All right? Then what the fish is going to turn into? Hunters, man. All right? All of our enemies, including 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're going to witness that power, man. I hope and pray that kid is dead, man. I hope he's of the elect, bro. If he's not, he going to get it too. The Lord just cold like that, but I hope and pray that, you know, he make it out of here. That I perceive that young man to be a Jake. He was probably like, what, 7 years old, tops? You know what I'm saying? But he had a lot of energy, man. You know? He was, you know, got his mother, you know, he's running this shit. They're holding hands, but you know, he's trying to do his thing. As a young man, he got a lot of energy, man. You know, and that's crazy. Like he said that, like, I wish I could fly. You know? And then he said it again, I wish I could fly. I wish I had superpowers. And the spirit had me catch that. I was just like, wow, I gotta say something. I gotta say something, bro. And I said, yeah, superpowers are coming. And he said, yeah, You know what I'm saying? Superpowers are coming. Then he started jumping on the bench, jumping off the bench as they was there. I believe they was going home or something. Neither here nor there, but that was spiritual as fuck, man. You know, and that little dude prophesied. So I'm gonna read this. Joel 2:28. It says, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy." Right? He prophesied, man, about superpowers. Okay? You know, us brothers, you know, we all into the anime, you know, cartoons and stuff like that, man. You know? Cause that comes from the Israelites, man. All right, it's all in the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the scriptures, man. So the same individuals that follow Yahweh Shai in the reincarnation is going to receive that power. All right? Because we had it before, man. You know? But the Lord is going to turn us up, you know, hey, man, to the max, man. You know what I'm saying? And we can't wait, man. It's a must that we wait, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that young man prophesied, man. All right, just an example of the Lord, you know, pouring his spirit upon all flesh. It could be a child too. A heathen. It could be a heathen. It could be an animal. You know? Yahweh Shai is, you know, hey, man, look, they're just far out, man. You know what I'm saying? And brothers, that's the power we serve, man. So, yo, for me to hear that, you know, that shit made me happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that power is really coming, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Lord willing, this video makes y'all brothers happy, and, you know, makes your spirit, you know, more uplifted, man. May your faith be increased too. You know what I'm saying? That increased my faith to put this lesson together just through the spirit from what I remember. That happened last night, man. You know what I mean? That was spiritual. He prophesied, man. So show you that the Lord is fulfilling their will, man. And we could see that. All right? Because we could discern the things of the spirit, man. All right? But these people that are of the world, like his moms, like when he said that and I reacted, she didn't like smile or anything. She got caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? Cause I said it with a loud voice when he said that. After he finished what he said, I said it with a loud voice, like, yeah, superpowers are coming. And then his spirit turned up. He's like, yeah, superpowers are coming. Then he's just, like I said, there's like a bus stop over there where we were parting ways, and he's jumping off the bench. He was jumping on the bench, jumping off the bench. You know, he was just hyped up after that. And that had me hyped up, man. So I'm just like, yo, you can't make this up. All right? It says, prophecy, right, means to say before, man. The only camp that speak about like this topic that I'm going into concerning spiritual power is only the men of Great Millstone. All right, starting with the apostles, elders, and brothers on down. None of these other camps talk about that SP, man. So if you can't see who's the righteous and who's the wicked, you're wicked, all right? And the Lord is going to destroy you. But if you can discern these things, all right, and follow the true men that's preaching the words of Yahweh Shai, true faith and sincerity, in season and out of season, all right, Lord willing, we are of the elect until the end. You are of the elect. You're supposed to. You're ordained to follow this this doctrine, man. All right, because this is the Lord's voice. All right, what it says, my sheep hear my voice, and they follow me whithersoever I goest, man. And it's through his men on the earth, which are the apostles, elders, and brothers of Great Millstone, and other men that's teaching this word in like mind through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Yo, you can't make this up, son, for real. That power coming, yo. Continue to, believe. That's it. All right. This is just, stepping stones to reach that level. Okay, and it's all through, suffering, man, being patient. Understanding, why you are in this thing, man. Because we sinned against the Lord, and we got a way out, man. And that's through Yahweh Shema shots. When the Lord sends this damn devil, all right, that SP is needed, man. That SP is going to be very vital in the times to come. All right, because without it, we're going to be through. Just keeping it real, man. All right, but let me continue on. It says your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. And that's going on all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Constant videos of people prophesying, having dreams of multiple things, man. All right? And brothers jump on it and connect the dots for you. All right? Because, this place is getting ready to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. World War III. All right? And, yeah, man, all hell is getting ready to break loose. All right, throughout the four winds, man. This nigga's gonna come through with his troops, his military troops, man, super soldiers, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got different gadgets that we ain't even seen before, man. He gonna pull all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Including, shooting off the missiles, man. All right? We're gonna need SP for that. All right? So yeah, man, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that power, man. And the Lord's gonna bless us with it, man. So fuck all that taking that C-hip. That's AI, man. It's artificial. It's not real. All right. And at the end of the day, read Revelation 14:9 on down, man. You gonna get destroyed. All right. So fuck that. We want the true power, man. All right. Like the young man said, we need superpowers, man. And brothers gonna be blessed with that, man. All right. That little dude prophesied that, bro, and I was just like, wow, yo. I had to react, and the reaction came out beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit of power, how about Shema Rashad, man. That kid was hyped up after the Lord had me say that, man. And then he got hyped up, then he hyped me up, man. And when these women see that power, man, look. That's when these chicks gonna listen, bro. But it's gonna be too late for a lot of you. All right? When that power, is being shown through the elect men of Israel, man. All right? So this is Psalms 110:3. It says, "Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power." Yeah, you Israelites, man. You unbelievers. Really? You're gonna have elect members that's gonna wake up when they see certain men doing shit that's in the movies. We're in the Lord's movies. We're in the Lord's movie, man. And we could be the main characters. Them star characters that received that power, man. Oh, look, man, this is heavy, bro. Yo, it blows my mind every single, moment, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is making it clear as fuck, man, that this place is all the way through, man. All right? This is nothing but prophecy taking place. But when it goes down out here during the time of Jacob's trouble, all right, Esau coming down with that great wrath upon the nations, including the Israelites, you're going to have elect Israelite men that's going to receive power from on high, man. And that's when a lot of Jake going to want to get down, man. It's going to be too late for a lot of you, because remember, you're going, hey, we're fishing now, but we're going to be hunting soon. So you better repent, all right? Or you're going to get destroyed, man. The Lord said he's going to make, starting with the elect, he's going to make us his battle axe and weapons of war. You know, the Lord is a man of war. We're in the time of war, not peace, man. All right? And Esau about to come through with some shit. It's where the flesh, man, can't handle the, how can I say it, man? Basically, at the end of the day, don't trust in the flesh, man. All right? Trust in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't make flesh your strength, man. Our strength is in Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. And that little moment right there between me and that kid, you know what I'm saying? Lord willing, he's up the elect. I hope he gets saved, and I hope he see that power, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's a Jake, he's gonna have that power, man. You know? The whole nation of Israel is going to receive that power, man, in the kingdom. But it starts now on this side with the elect, all right? The men, man. And these people going to be, they gonna try to do whatever, man. Nah, bro. Nah, sis, you know? You know, y'all got to go. A lot of you Jakes going to die by, you know, or get destroyed by certain men of the Lord, you know? And it's rightfully so, because y'all been scoffing this corner this whole time, talking shit, trying to stop us from doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Try to embarrass us. You know? All type of shit, man. You not gonna get away with that. All right? We're in the time of judgment, man. So when that power is being, you know, displayed, okay, Jake gonna be willing, man, but it's gonna be too late for a lot of you. It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, as the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth, man. You know? And when that dude said that, like, man, bro. Like, he boosted my spirit, man. He made me feel like super young again. I'm not all that old, but you know what I'm saying? Like, cause his flesh is weak. But he gave me a charge through the spirit. That was the Lord anyway at the end of the day, man. And then the Lord had me say that back to him. Like, he got charged up. I'm like, nah, he's an Israelite, man. You know? But yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. He was talking about flying. Hey, man, if he's up the elect, he's gonna see that. All right? Word, bro. He's gonna witness that, man. And Lord willing, we are of the elect. Hey, we're gonna be actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got that power, man. Come on, bro. You definitely up the elect. You know what I'm saying? Let me start at 29. This is Isaiah 40 and 29. And I'll just end it with this. You know. I ain't gonna make it too long, but it says Isaiah 40:29. It says, "He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, He increaseth strength," man. All right, and that starts with receiving His knowledge, man, through the Spirit. All right, waking up to your true heritage, waking up to your true powers, man. All right, waking up to the truth, man. All right, we're in this wicked flesh, man, and we're tired, man. We're worn out, like the scriptures say. They shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Who are the saints? Are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the holy people of the Lord, the chosen people at that. All right, but it begins with the elect that has been given power. All right, and we have might, we have strength, man. It's in Yahweh Shema Shai through this knowledge. But it's gonna come a time where, hey man, the men of the Lord gonna get carnal, man. We keeping the spiritual for now, man. But it's gonna come a day where the Lord's gonna give us the green light to put hands on you people. All right. So we look, man. We can't wait for that. Brothers that passed on, they can't wait to come down here and get busy, man. Some of us gonna receive that power, man. All right, Lord willing. But once the elect get delivered in them chariots and we come back down, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap, man. So let's just continue to hold on, man. It says, He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might He increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall, man. Because, certain brothers going to receive that SP, man. All right? It ain't going to be, only destroying people. We're going to be healing people, too. All right? It starts with the knowledge, as the Lord said. Seek ye the kingdom, right? And everything should be added unto you, man. See? It's all about, having faith. Faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. We're gonna receive that power. Just like that little Jake said. He concurred. He didn't ignore me. You know what I mean? he basically agreed, man. Because he said, I wish I could fly. I wish I had superpowers. And I said, superpowers are coming. And he said, yeah, superpowers are coming. You know what I'm saying? He got super energized, man. That boosted my spirit, man. But yeah, man. We're gonna get that power, man, and these people gonna get put down. All the judgment of the Lord, man. See? Because you ain't turning back from your wickedness. Jake, salvation is only for the Israelites at the end of the day. All right? You heathen nations, you're going to get it too. Start with Esau, Edom, man. So it says, last verse, it says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. And that's what we're doing. We're waiting. All right? Patiently, man, dealing with the hell that we got to deal with. We got to bear our cross, man. We got to endure to the end, as the scriptures say, man. Right? He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, right? To him will I give power over the nations, man. And we're going to receive power on this side, man. All right? Because great tribulation is on the horizon, man. Like I said before, man, he's about to come through with some shit. All right? The sword of the Lord of the left-hand side. The sword of the Lord on the left-hand side, which is Esau, Edom, the wicked. All right, according to the Bible, he's about to come down with great wrath, man. All right? You know? Then the Lord said what? He's going to lift up a standard against him. Okay? You know? That's Isaiah 59:19. The ones that fear the names of the Lord on the west. Right? Which is here in America and throughout the earth. But the truth came, or the truth, you know, yeah, it came out here in New York, man, in Harlem, man. All right? And now that this gospel is worldwide, all right, to you Israelites out there of the elect, man, look, we're going to receive power, man. All right, but it starts by containing this knowledge, man. You know? And having the gift of faith, which is already in us. You know, that's why, you know, that's why it's a beautiful thing to teach, because, you know, we're bringing the education, the education out of you, what you already knew. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna receive power, man. Yo, this is beautiful, bro. You know? See, so in the spirit, we get renewed day by day, man. Getting stronger, man. All right, in the spirit, man. But hey, you're gonna receive that power on the physical level. You know. And we gonna fulfill prophecy. All right, Lord willing, we are of the elect. So it says they shall mount up with wings as eagles. Right, the kid said, "I wish I could fly." You know, well, he's gonna witness Superman on the earth. All right, and that starts with Yahweh Shah himself. All right, it's gonna be coming through with the angels, man. All right, and hey. You're going to have the men of the Lord. They're going to have power, man. You know? Superpowers, man. Hey, we're going to have the power to fly. And that kid's going to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how, hey, Lord willing, he's of the elect. Hey, man. You know? I run across him like, yo, remember what you said? Like, come on, let's go. Just take off flying, bro. Yo. Nah, bro. I remember one time this guy, I used to work at the liquor store, man. So, I was just chilling in front. You know, I had to get a little sip and shit like that. Just sipping a little bit. And this guy came up to me and said, you give me superhero vibes. And I was just like, what? I was like, holy shit. And I was like, word? He's like, yeah. I mean, so that's just another testimony, man. That's the spirit, bro. You know? For that kid to say that, look, hey, we about to actually do that, man. You know, just keep the faith, bro. All right? It says, they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint, man. Yeah, man. Moving like the Flash. Quicksilver. You know? Hey, moving like our king. You know, King David, man. He was bending bowls of steel. You know? You know, took out Goliath with a slingshot. You know, put that stone, sunk that stone right in his dome, man. You know, what it say? He leaped walls. Hey, you had men in his army that was doing damage. Samson. You know. Come on, the list goes on and on and on, man. And it starts through our Lord Yahweh Shah, man. He had the spiritual power too. You know what I'm saying? But yo, what he's about to expressing this time, man. Yo, man. Yo. Son, never before seen, bro. You know? And you see why a lot of these people are having visions, man? Because the Lord is coming. You know what I'm saying? He's a so-called black man. All right? His name is Yahweh. He's coming through the orders of Yahweh, man, to take out this place and deliver his elect. And set up a righteous kingdom on the planet Earth. Because at the end of the day, Esau is the end of the world. All right? And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. So at the end of the day, we have next, thus saith the Lord, all right, the Israelites. You know, you people, hey, continue to be proud, man. The Lord just hardening your hearts, you know, so he could make an example out of you, just like Pharaoh of Egypt. All right, you know, the Edomites are the modern day Egyptians, man. You know, you think you're gonna continue to, you know, rule forever? That's the furthest thing from the truth. All right, you're going into slavery, man. Your kingdom is done. All right, you gonna know. All right, you gonna know, especially when the men of the Lord receive that power, man. And best believe, man, there ain't gonna be nothing you can do to stop us. See? Yo, man, so and when we get busy, man, we ain't gonna get tired, man. You know what I'm saying? So continue to wait on the Lord, man. The Lord gonna bless us, man. You know what I'm saying? Word. I just wanted to bring that out though, man. That was mad heavy last night. I was like, nah, I gotta do a lesson on that. You know? But yeah, bro. You can't make this shit up, man. That's all I gotta say. You know? But Lord willing, I hope and pray this was edifying. Alright, all praises, honor, and glory is to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect.